Well, ladies and dudes, it is time for me to do another top 6 list that nobody has never done before. And this top 6 list is going to be a very mad one. That's for sure. And it's something that nobody had never thought about for years. Is there a movie scene from either good, bad, or decent that should have been cut off from the film? Something that is not your cup of tea at all. Did anybody notice that type of list idea that nobody has never done before? Well, you get the picture. Well, anyway, hi ladies and dudes. This is Rebecca Lynn Barkley, aka Boopbop 1987. This is my review for today. And today, I have no review, ladies and dudes. But for today's list, ladies and dudes, I gotta do another top 6 list that nobody has never done before. And this top 6 list is going to be a very mad one. That's for sure. Maybe something that all of us need to be mad about. About so many good films, so many bad films, so many decent films, or whatever films that you enjoy or not enjoy. Well, whatever. I think it's time for a couple of these scenes of the film that needs to be cut off right away. Something that none of us are happy about. That's for sure. So for today's top 6 list of the day is the top 6 of which movie scenes that needs to be taken out from a film. And there's a lot of them to choose from. Something that's inappropriate, something that will make us sick or throw up, something that we're completely mad about, or why the hell they add these type of scenes anyway that made no sense, or we just don't like these scenes at all. I think it'll be a good idea if they need to be cut off right away and just add something else to the story. Well, hard for me to say. And to tell you the truth is, ladies and dudes, I just thought about this list right away in the early morning. That's for sure. So I guess you want to know which one of these scenes from a film that needs to be taken out right away. Something I'm completely mad about. So without further ado, ladies and dudes, let's head on to the top 6 of which one of these movie scenes that needs to be cut off from a film right away. Well, let's get this started. I only have one dishonorable mention. Tell you the truth is, I have never seen this movie at all, but I vowed to refuse to see it, but I heard about it. And that is everything that featured Buzz Lightyear. You know, I'll have to agree with everybody that this is one of the worst Pixar films of all time. I think it has to be the whole entire storyline completely, including with the stupid plot twist. Something that made no sense for us fans. Why the heck Buzz Lightyear is Emperor Zurg? And why they cut off the whole entire storyline about the Star Command thing? Yeah, if I know all of you, you'll all be mad about that film. And also, there was another scene that needs to be cut off right away, is something that will be way too inappropriate for kids. After all, kids' safety must come first. That's for sure. So think about your kids. Something we gotta keep things safe for a kid-friendly film. That's for sure. So, let's get on with the list. Coming at number 6 goes to those two no-good scenes from Cold Pursuit. That's one movie I vowed to never rewatch again, and there's two scenes that really did ruin the movie for me. One scene that's kind of inappropriate for me, and the other, there was a word that I felt uncomfortable with. So yeah, I just don't want to say those two things that will get me into trouble, because that's way too dangerous for me. So yeah, there's two scenes I really don't like in the film, and I want those two scenes to be cut off completely. If they could do that, maybe I will watch Cold Pursuit again and never think about those two awful scenes that I really don't like in the film. That is not really my cup of tea. So I gotta cut this one short for the number 6 spot. Coming at number 5 goes to one pointless scene that came out of nowhere that came from in The Hunter. I have no idea why they have to add this scene in the movie. It's the part where, you know, that Martin David is trying to relax, have a good time at the fireplace, try to get to know the Armstrong's family's friends, and since it's, you know, the Woodstock thing, and he's trying to get along with everybody until there's a couple of cars that came out of nowhere, and there's this one dude who used a gun at them, and he only shot them like once or twice, and you'll never see that again. And why the heck is Sam Neill's character being a part of it? So yeah, ladies and dudes, there's one pointless scene that needs to be cut off from the film. And I wish they should add something else to the movie, you know, something that's less dangerous and not so pointless at all. So yeah, I have nothing else to say for the number 5 spot. Coming at number 4, this is something I really am angry about for everybody who did a couple of Pokemon movies here and there. Why you keep adding these twerps to these films? And after all, the worst part about these dumb A-word twerps, the real twerps of each and any film that I see in a Pokemon movie, they did absolutely nothing. Just nothing. So yeah, coming at number 4 is, let's just cut off the Team Rocket scenes completely. I really hate Team Rocket. They are the worst part about the Pokemon series and some parts here and there of the Pokemon movies. I mean, they're just nothing but trouble, and they're just a couple of meddling kids. Yeah, Jesse, James, and Meowth. And there's so many scenes here and there for a couple of Pokemon movies here and there. They did absolutely nothing. Not one single bit. And besides, the most pointless thing I ever seen in movie history was definitely Pokemon I Choose You. Yeah, remember that movie that everybody thinks is the best film ever? I'd rather say this is one of the worst films ever. One of the worst Pokemon movies of all time, and the worst way to celebrate its 20th anniversary. There's a lot of scenes here and there where Team Rocket did absolutely nothing in the movie. They just follow Ash and his new friends around for no frickin' reason. I just wish they should just be cut off from the movie and just add something else to the film, and maybe I would be a happy camper for it. So yeah, cutting off Team Rocket completely and a couple of Pokemon movies here and there has to be at the number 4 spot. Coming at number 3, one of my least favorite Taken movies of all time, and there's 2 parts of the movie that needs to be cut off right away. Just 2 parts. One is this stupid plot hole about Brian and Lenny continuing on being friends, and also Lenny's death from Taken 3. I want those 2 parts in the movie needs to be cut off completely. I think there's no need for Brian and Lenny to continue on being friends. After all, they're having a relationship. You know, they had a partly relationship at Taken 2. Why the hell did you put them as friends at number 3? After all, I think it's time for Lenny to divorce Stuart for good and just move on with her life and become an independent woman. And also, she needs to find a way to redeem herself after the events that happened from both Taken 1 and 2. Those stupid screenwriters need to be ashamed of themselves. And besides, she's ready to have a relationship with Brian Mills. It would have been better if we see Brian and Lenny as a love couple, and I wish they should have continued on with that storyline after the events of Taken 2. You people should be ashamed of yourselves for it. That movie needs to be fixed right away. And also, there's no point of killing off a character that we do not know of. I wish there was a part where we need to get to know this character a whole lot more and not just a little bit. So yeah, killing off Lenny Mills is a very horrible idea, and they need to cut off that part completely and just add a brand new storyline that all of us will enjoy. Something I made up right away. So I have nothing else to say for the number 3 spot. And coming at number 2 has to go to that pointless near ending from The Wind Rises. I just wish what Hayao Miyazaki was thinking when he made The Wind Rises, and we all thought that this will be a triumphant, moment of his career where he could finally retire for good and give us a great masterpiece storyline. But this storyline wasn't much of a masterpiece, and that near ending was so darn stupid. The blue-headed girl decided to run away for no reason. She just run like a coward, and she was never seen again. What is the point of that scene in the movie? And besides, she wasn't there for her husband's success of the plane thing. Yeah, that was very darn pointless and very darn stupid. That was the worst near ending I have ever seen in movie history. I wish there was a point of what the hell is going on with the blue-headed girl. I know she's dying and all that stuff, but we need to find a reason for it. So yeah, that stupid near ending from The Wind Rises has to be at number 2. And finally, the number 1, or what type of scenes that they need to cut off completely in a film that made me mad the most was the whole entire storyline between Michael and Anna from Third Person. Third Person will always be one of the worst Liam Neeson films of all time, and I hate that storyline from start to finish. It was sick, it was cringy, and it's just a stupid movie with stupid love couple that has no chemistry at all. And there was a whole ton of oh heck no moments I will never forget in movie history that made me so darn mad the most. So yeah, I superly hate that. I hate Michael and Anna. They are the worst characters of all time. And this is one movie I vow to never rewatch again for the rest of my life. Yeah. I wish they should add something else and try to fix Michael's storyline just a whole lot better. Just give him a storyline where he had a relationship with a woman who's in his rightful age, or maybe halfway there to it or something. If you could give me that type of storyline, I would be a very darn happy camper. That's for sure. So yeah, Michael and Anna's storyline, that will be the number 1 and most important thing that needs to be cut off the most from a film. That's for sure. And that is my top 6 of which movie scenes that should have been cut off right away from a movie. And tell me, ladies and dudes, which type of movie scenes that you really don't like that came from one of your favorite films or not one of your favorite films or whatever. What type of movie scenes that needs to be cut off right away? Well, whichever it is, just leave a comment there and let me know. And join me next time for more videos to come. I will do more movie reviews whenever I can get there. Maybe I'll do another short video or a video that featured another Pokemon card. Well, whenever I can get there, I'll do more videos of it coming by this year, and I hope and pray things will be better for me. That's for sure. So, that is it for now. I'll see you all later, and sayonara.